Sam Wilson, Captain America is here, guys, and he's delivering it. Let's check out the Hybrid King I had in my mind when I saw the character coming. He just took a villain uniform and now he's hero again. So let's figure out what he's able to do. Hello gang, welcome to the channel, and today we're here for Sam Wilson Captain America uniform. Yay, brand new world update. Let's go to check out what he is good for. And to be honest, when I saw him getting a tier 4, I was like, oh my god, they're doing it. They're dropping a character that is going to get tier 4, and he recently took a villain uniform, the zombie uniform. So we're gonna have the Hybrid King. He has potentials to be good for Otherworld battle. He has potentials to be good as villain, zombie, you know, on multiple content now with the tier 4, perhaps ABX villain, you know, and the new uniform is gonna drop and be the best speed male. That was I was thinking, and yeah, that was my expectation. A Hybrid King of the game to go through PvE and PvP, changing his uniform, because you know this is something we haven't seen a lot, you know, on our game. We have in the past characters transforming from villain to hero and hero to villain, but after the tier 4 updates, the only character able to do that and get any value was actually Iron Man with his old uniform that turned him into a villain, but this is really outdated right now. And then there is Doctor Strange as an example, who started his career as tier 4 with the hero uniform, and with the villain uniform he's way better, but for exactly the same content. So you didn't have this diversity like we were supposed to have with Falcon, having villain speed transform into a villain, into a hero speed, and go through the content. So the truth is that they didn't change a lot between the uniforms. If you go through the uniform list and see, you know, he gets this skill bonus damage, and he gets this same buff, you know, he gets some more. Actually, the new uniform is this one. He gets chain hit, he gets some physical attack, and he has as passive ability the bonus damage here. Well, in the same time, this has different passive abilities. He has the villain damage here as a support, and here he has a recovery and an extra physical attack. So they swapped the passive abilities. Other than that, this skill seems the same. They took this from this skill and put it on the 4th, and this buff to the 3rd from the 4th. You look at this, it's exactly the same skills, but they changed positions for some reason. And there is a proc on his 5th skill in both, and there is penetration 50% on his 5th skill. And also his ultimate, it's exactly the same. He has all his damage on his tier 3. His tier 3 gives you the accumulation on damage dealt. So you're going through his rotation really fast. 3 cancel, 4 cancel, 5. His 3rd skill now is cancelable really fast. With the zombie uniform, it was a delay cancel, or else you were missing a lot of damage. I put on him a Mighty Destruction to get the penetration, because he has it only on his 5th skill. But yes, the 5th skill deletes this. Mainly for the guard break immunity I did it, and the proc, so I can use him for Otherworld battle and also as a hybrid for World Boss Legend. So let's go and see the results for his new uniform, and then I'm gonna show you also some zombie content where I figure out that he is actually good on something, on Otherworld battle specific. But yes, let's go through GBR, World Boss Legend, some World Boss Legend stages that everyone would go for him, and let's see how his damage looks like. But yeah, before we go through that, guys, I want you to make sure that you're smashing the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and let me know down below in the comments what's your opinion about the updates so far. We took the event, you know, the heroic quest. This is really nice. I'm ending it. I hope I get leader. I think everyone's getting him, but still. you never sure with Netmarble. So yeah, but there is something else, the new World Boss Legend, that I am grinding, and it's cool, but it was so predictable combining the old World Boss Ultimate and now these characters that seems to underperforming generally and lacking a general plan and general idea for devs to serve to us, you know. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? But yeah, as I saw you, the build, it's straightforward, a mid build, you know, a mighty destruction with 180 proc. His uniform, it's rare. I have Power of Angry Hulk and some Urus here, 6-star mainly, rank 2600. I'm capped on the main things that you need to be, you know, ignore defense, reduce cooldown and attack speed. The rest doesn't really matter. And let's go and check out what Captain America Sam Wilson can do on some World Boss Legend first. Something I forget to mention is that swapping his uniform from zombie to hero and vice versa, he swaps into his tags. As a hero, he has leadership, he has also command ability, which is kind of rare. So for level 80 against Mephisto stage 85 to 89, you have to go through the command tag for Mephisto. So this is kind of useful, at least for the people haven't done this challenge yet. Yeah, I did that with Odin, I think way in the, you know, in the past. As you can see here, he did this really fast, 35 seconds into the first 30 bars, actually the hiding bars. And yes, his damage is not popping a lot. As I told you, you have to rely all your damage into his tier 3. You don't wanna go into the other skills. Mainly your 5th skill has small hit count. Sometimes I'm not even enabling the proc. Here, as you can see, I'm cutting a bit the tier 3 into the end, you know. I prefer having a proper rotation even without the mighty distraction, but at least land the proc proper. Here you can go and you know, pull him out the iframe with your tier 3. It enables the ignore iframes. Well, he's on his 5th skill, so you can go through this. And here, yeah, this is another problematic behavior of Falcon. You end up not having your tier 3 charge every second time. You need to add your 1st and 2nd skill into the rotation just to charge your tier 3 and tier 4 faster, or else you're not having tier 3 every second rotation. I was trying to remember myself to do it, but yeah, sometimes I was failing. As you can see before, I was like with 97% on my tier 3 and not skills to charge it. Here, as you can see, yeah, if you manage to be more than 56% on your tier 3 with a normal rotation, you're supposed to charge it until the end. This is really nice performance, you know, but it was actually really nice performance back in the day when we start getting tier 4s, I guess. But yes, still, you know, 2 minutes into the fight and I completed. So if you're aiming for this content, you can do it with your Falcon. Perhaps it's gonna take you some more time, but still he can do it easy peasy. He has the type advantage also. And after Mephisto, I want to show you the next one, which is new uniform. It's stage 35. Something I didn't mention, the uniform of the new Phoenix, you know, the new Falcon. I'm fighting Dark Phoenix here, so that's why my mind got confused. As you can see here, the normal rotation, it's like 1 bar, but when you pop your tier 3 rotation, you are able to delete like 14 bars, which is quite impressive. I'm fighting Jin here, stage 35. You have to consider that he's a level 80, and of course with the tier 4 he gonna get his stats boosted, he gonna get the tier 4 skill, which is not really important in his case, but still. You can see here 43 seconds into the fight and I was able to do this. So let's go fast forward into the performance of Zombie uniform to show you the hit count and how you are supposed to hit with Zombie uniform Jin and how fast he was doing it. So this is with Zombie uniform. Before you saw it was like 1 bar with a normal rotation, and with the tier 3 rotation was 14 bars. Here, as you can see, the 5th skill follows the enemy, again 1 bar. I did my 1st and 2nd skill to enable my, to go closer to complete my tier 3. And here I got hit by Jin, but with this case I had here closer to me. And here is a really bad situation of a late proc. The Zombie uniform has even less hit on his 5th skill. So the only good part of Zombie is that he can survive more, actually, and feels like way worse. I mean, yes, it's not the perfect showcase, I guess, but in the same time, I'm the same dude. I put the same time on both uniforms. If I struggle with Zombie, you're gonna struggle too. And as you can see here, the bars are going way slower. I tried to save myself there and use my co-op skill, but you can see that it's way slower. Even if I'm not playing exactly the same, I can't say that the problem is my gameplay 100%. There is the issue that you can't charge your tier 3 every 2nd rotation. And I'm trying to figure out a proper rotation with the tier 3 here until I enable the next phase. But yes, I wasn't able. Generally, I'm not suggesting you to go through the Zombie uniform to play PvE. Let me show you some good news generally. Yeah, I don't know what devs thinking, guys. For real, this is kind of annoying. Getting tier 4s with no use into the current meta. I'm not saying that every character need to go and destroy everything, but I actually enjoy the most having characters that they have a purpose, Here that was really fast. If you saw it, I used my tier 3 in the first phase. Generally people saving the tier 3s into the first phase, but because he's level 80 and I want him to be good somehow, somewhere, I went through really fast here. Now I'm gonna be able to use my tier 3 again, and let's count the bars. 5, 6, 7, and here, as you can see, the moment you see your 3rd skill is ready, you go through it. You're not waiting more for your tier 3. You wanna push your rotations. Here I have only 53, so I knew that I couldn't charge the tier 3 again. It's really annoying, because I had already used my 1st and 2nd skill before. So yeah, let's check out this one. I think this is fast generally for level 80. The problem is that he has to compare himself with Miles Morales, which is the #1 for a really long time. Hawkeye seems to be close also, but we just took Hawkeye, Falcon, and they are both underperforming compared to Miles, and they are dropping Winter Soldier as middleman. I mean, this is really weird, guys. In my book, this is really weird for Netmarble. I mean, I'm not saying that they are dropping perfect, perfect situation updates or something, but most of the times they have something in their minds. And the last solution here was 2 things. By the way, 2-minute clear, in my book for level 80 seems legit and nice. But yeah, you can't go and buy uniforms to do level 80, guys. For GBR, that doesn't really matter, we all have tier 4s. This is lame. And I was like, perhaps they made him really busted for specific world boss legend. I'm using the new Falcon here because he has a support buff for him, 60% damage against villains, which is really nice. And I'm using also Nick Fury. I think this is the best team support and lead to go for him. And I was like, you know what, perhaps he can do Kang 65, which is the stage most of the people end up building their Miles Morales to complete the stage at tier 4, because at tier 3 you need kind of a brilliant CTP, busted gameplay. You know, Miles Morales cannot do that at level 80, at least for my account. I end up doing tier 4 him to do that, and even at tier 4 I had like 1 minute left or something like this, sometimes 30 seconds left. But yes, I was trying to figure out something, some way to use Falcon, and if you are 1 minute into the fight out of the 5 minutes and you are only on 52 bars, guess what? You can't do this shit, you know? You can't do this shit, you, me, or anyone else. So that wasn't the purpose. That wasn't the purpose. So the only solution in my mind that would make sense is a new otherworld battle meta of zombies, and you know, perhaps the support now at level 80 or tier 4 gonna help you more. And I put some time, played some otherworld battle, I recorded it, and let me showcase the level 80 / tier 4 with the zombie uniform for PvP. You know, against top meta characters. I guess we have to figure out together because I just recorded without watching it. So yeah, Athena did the edit. Let's check out. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I saw a lot of wins and I have him as 3rd here. You need to consider that he's supporting all buff characters and he has himself, cause of Hex passive ability, 7 seconds of immortality. So look at him deleting enemies here. His immortality popped out really fast, but he took a ton of kills. And you can see I won here Apocalypse, I won a tier 4 Spider-Man. And yeah, my captain did clear everything. The team that I'm using right now has 0 tier 4s. I'm using only tier 3 zombie characters. Oh, lies, I have Doctor Strange, but Doctor Strange has a PV build, of course. Mike Wong has an obelisk, my Captain America has a Mighty Destruction 2, and Hex has also an obelisk. All of them have guard break immunity proc obelisk. I'm gonna show you later on if you want. Let me know down below if they come. Oh my god, look at this. I just deleted tier 4 Apocalypse, tier 4 Spider-Man. I mean, the team is legit, you know. I found my, you know, I was thinking to go and build him tier 4 just for that, because I really enjoy otherworld battles sometimes. But yeah, it doesn't really work. In my mind, you know, he's not that good, he's not better than Miles, he's not better than anyone else, he's just another speed mill with no reason of existence. And I was trying to figure out a way to use him for otherworld battle here. He did some work, he did some kills, but still, is this enough for Captain America? Not even using his uniform? No, for sure he needs something to be unique. He needs something to boost his performance. I'm not sure how they could do that. Perhaps drop the accumulation from the tier 3 and give it to another skill, or do the skills have a bit more cooldown so they charge faster to tier 3. You know, if you had the tier 3 faster, perhaps this would be easier to go through. As you can see here, tier 4 Apocalypse are owning the place right now with this restriction. So my team clearing the tier 4s before and perhaps later on, you know, it's really important. It's really important. Look at this team. It's Hex, she has immortality, Apocalypse. My Apocalypse just died from my Doctor Strange, dude. And my Doctor Strange has a raids. Oh my god. Doctor Strange and Falcon destroying enemies. Captain America took his place. Yeah, look at this. It's delightful. I like it. I like it. But this happened only because he took level 80 or tier 4, whatever you choose. Before he was level 70. So he was just a support for the team. But now 5 zombies team is legit. All of the characters I'm using right now can be tier 4 potentially. But yes, I'm not suggesting you that team. I guess you would replace with Rachel Summers for this week either Doctor Strange or, you know, Wong, and put in their position Rachel or Cersei and get an extra revive or something. But yes, I would just want to have the 5 zombie team to see how they're performing. There is one more zombie abomination that make no sense to use actually. But yes, look at all this tier 4 Spider-Man crying in front of me. Yeah, here I didn't even use him, damn. But he's doing work, bro. He's coming in, boom, Falcon, the zombie warrior. It's so sad, so sad. I mean, it's 2025, last 40 days, and the last character we took and was making any sense was Null with Agent Venom, and then we took also one more. We have yet one more good tier 4, I think. But we're talking about 40 days, 3 middle month or updates, and every single character sucked for some reason. It was like Hawkeye, it was like Bullseye, you know. Bullseye is the meta, but still, I mean, you know, not a lot of people gonna build a character for a bit better score. Well, Gwenpool is still there and easier to use. Other characters that we took, it was Gambit. Gambit was cool also, but generally, you know, the updates was so small, and doesn't really work. So yeah, I'm just sad, guys. I'm just sad because our game is not performing very well right now, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not gonna show you more of this. I guess you get it. You can make a zombie team and go through. That's the team I'm using, by the way. But yes, guys, this update, bro, I'm telling you, it's so disgusting. I'm telling you. I mean, yeah, new rewards, same old shit here. Leader is a support to use for 1 day of ABL now and get a bit more score. He has no reason of existence. He is the best support for the no reason of existence, so it's sad back to back. Red Hulk also helped a bit. But yes, it was so sad update at the moment. I hope Winter Soldier brought something new, you know. I'm not gonna tier for him probably. I'm gonna do a live stream in tomorrow probably. From now you're seeing the video, and I'm gonna ask you what you want me to do tier 4 next. Because to be honest, the last tier 4s I have done, it's kind of tier 4s that I'm just doing them. I did Black Widow, I did Agent Venom. I took some value on both of them as a striker, and they took some value as, you know, a support for Alliance Tournament. But yes, I have so many tier 4s, and perhaps there is some value, Reed, Thanos, or Captain America. And I want you to be there and vote for me to suggest me the next tier 4. I'm gonna do it live on the live stream. So yeah, that was it. Pretty sad, pretty no point character. Again, come on, Ed Marble, step up a bit, because people are getting, you know, the sad feeling a lot lately. Has been 40 days, and the only good part is that we can save materials at least, or build all tier 4s, I guess. That was it. I hope you enjoyed. Literally skip. See you into the next. Kisses in your faces.